Some feedback to last week's show. Royd R. Royd R. says sometimes it's hard to tell if Kevin's talking about Shawn, or Shawn. You are suddenly surrounded by a lot of Shawns. I've been on the phone with Kevin before, and Tamara's walked by, and she goes, "Who are you on the phone with?" He goes, "Shawn." She's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, Oliver." Citizen Beeswax says Shawn isn't hungry anymore. Back in his shoot interview days, he never bored me to death like he does now. And Nash doesn't get a pass either. He acts like he doesn't want to be there. He's just waiting for it to end. Nash is a shell of his former self, and Shawn isn't helping. The show has been going downhill since Razor and Tristan passed. I think they both need a nice vacation recharge to recharge their batteries. Sad. I don't know which Shawn he's talking about. So,
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what this guy. I'd like to follow this guy around for
Citizen Beeswax?
yeah, 60 weeks to see what fucking jovial, cheerful person that he is.
Well, for every one of those, there's a few of these. Grotto says it's 20 plus as a 20 plus year veteran of TV, radio, and pods. I just want to acknowledge Shawn's amazing gymnastics when it comes to the ad segues. It's not easy, but the man would win a gold medal if it were an Olympic sport. Part of the charm of the show is listening for how Shawn will seamlessly and shamelessly transition from talking about Kevin's masturbation methods into a cell phone ad. Well done, Holmes. See?
What Shawn are they talking about?
Exactly. Kelly Carlson, thanks for putting out the healthy eating info. Spot on. More people need to unlearn what they have been told is healthy eating. Changed my ways to extend my life. Down 165 pounds and off all meds. Keep it up,
Nice.
guys. Love the show. Oh, it's Kylie Carlson. I'm sorry, I said Kelly. It's Kylie. Well done. 165 off all medication. Amazing. You just added years to your life, my brother. Kylie. That's a male, right? I said
no. I'm going to go with Kliq. Well,
I'm just going to they. I'm going to they it.
Yeah.
They added years to their life. MGT, KMG. Shawn loves to claim that it's not a wrestling podcast so much. LOLOL. Kevin wants more wrestling talk, and so do we. I find that maybe not to be true, Kevin. Would you like a little more wrestling than we do here?
It just depends on if we. I mean, our show is. Our connection originally was through wrestling.
Yeah, of course.
But as we talk throughout when we talk throughout the week,
we never talked wrestling.
No, we never. We don't talk wrestling. I mean,
for this show, we talk wrestling.
Yeah, a little
to prepare.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't get a chance. Right now, it's nearly impossible for me to fucking catch all the football games with college and pros and watch wrestling. It's just, I don't, I won't watch probably any, very little. I haven't watched Raw yet, and it's Wednesday. And usually Tuesday night is the latest before I watch Raw, because I always watch it before and I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Mm-hmm.
And SmackDown is turned into such a nostalgia show that
we'll get there. Now, the next comment is Reese Hayes, who says, do love this podcast. Fresh with the 15% wrestling and 85% talking as if you were at the bar. I like that it's just genuine. So, folks, what is my point here when I put these two opinions about me, these two opinions about talking wrestling on the show? You can't listen to anyone, because for everything you serve, There's somebody who wants something different and somebody who loves what you have on the menu. I think we have a lot on the menu. We have a lot. Listen, we have a lot. We have more on this menu than
I
any of the
think
other wrestling podcasts.
I think we're very Cheesecake Factory.
That menu is, you could have an epileptic seizure trying to decide what to eat at the Cheesecake Factory.
My God.
There's so much shit on that menu.
It's like
There's
those
too
White
much.
Star diners up in like, there's that White Star that's in White Plains. That White Star diner, and you go in there, and that thing, man, when the Kliq used to travel, if we could find a diner that had alcohol, oh my God. I mean, because I'm one of those people that the best meal on earth is steak and eggs. Like that, you just can't go wrong with steak and eggs and hash browns. Like, and you can drink a beer with that. It's like,
So that was your post. There's your post-match jam. If you could get to a diner,
if you could get to a diner, maybe just cut the hash browns out, but just nice little 12-ounce New York strip with 4 eggs over medium.
Nice.
As I've gotten older, I now order poached eggs because then you don't have to worry about oil and all that shit. Forever.
What would you have it with when you did the steak and eggs? You would do them over medium, you said,
Over
right?
medium, yeah.
Would you eat them separately, or would you lay the eggs on the steak and just cut right
Oh,
through
yeah. You got to mix it all
get the
up.
whole thing, right?
Yeah, you got to
Tremendous. A
And
little
if you
toast
got
with a little toast with that?
a little rye, a little dry rye.
Okay. Coffee, beer.
Beer at night, and then coffee and ice water in the mornings.
Rip Rogers, Smokey Johnson says the brand split made me stop watching Raw back in the day. Was not a fan at all. It wasn't until COVID and there was no sports to watch that I rediscovered my love of pro wrestling. Been watching Raws and Nitros ever since. So we covered the brand split last week, and he found it as troubling as we thought it was too.
I gonna go ahead and say that though I did not watch Raw, I did watch some wrestling. Last night at midnight, I guess Netflix.
The first person to watch wrestlers on Netflix was Kevin Nash.
Netflix,
12:01.
Netflix dropped wrestlers at 12:01, and at about 9:15, to my wife coming down the stairs telling me they caught the criminal that was on the run from the prison break. Yeah, whatever time that was, I was finishing up the last episode of Wrestlers. So
How many episodes are there?
Maybe 8.
Wow.
About, I think they're 58 minutes long or something like that.
Wow, you watched 8 freaking hours of Al Snow.
Yep. Al's a friend of mine, and it's just,
I like Al. I've worked with him multiple times.
Yeah.